Yeah, what's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Prison Break Raw. I'm your host, the one and only Big Chef JD. Go ahead, give this channel, subscribe, share, leave some messages and comments. You know what to do. Hit that thumbs up for the like. Hit that notification bell to be informed on all episodes when they drop. Most importantly, be sure to share. Can't stress that enough. Share it around to your family, your friends, your coworkers, anywhere and everywhere on your social media platform. Let's get this raw and uncut material out there to the millions that don't know we're here. Let's get the subscriber count up. Let's get locked into that YouTube algorithm once and for all, because apparently we ain't even nowhere near that algorithm, not yet. All right, I'm bringing you another unique, delicious prison dish that you have not seen anywhere else, and I can promise you, you haven't seen this one anywhere else at all. This is not the typical prison pizza you're used to seeing. This is a pizza bowl, and it's made much different than these pizzas that you've seen. Now, I've seen a lot of prison pizzas made. The best and most common way to make a prison pizza with limited resources is to do it with saltine crackers and Ritz and stuff like that. Bread, maybe even bring some bread back. But I actually seen a dude try to sell a prison pizza to me that was made out of just flour and water. I'll tell you what's wrong with that. But being a professional that I was, or that I still am. Flour and water ain't gonna work because it's gonna taste like a nasty, doughy, slimy, runny piece of nothing with some shit on it. You need yeast, you need sugar, and you need oil to make that dough rise, and it has to sit overnight. You eating that kind of pizza like that, you a bad motherfucker, man. Because that shit's gonna clog up your insides, and I don't care. You can get the best booty bandit on the compound to come and try to unclog it for you. Your fucking keister is gonna be clogged with that shit. So steer clear of that. Never even seen that before. Pizzas are normally made with crackers, but this is how we make a pizza bowl right here. I'll show you another pizza down the road, but pizza bowl is the shit. You're gonna learn this one right here, and the whole ingredients, everything I got. You got your mozzarella. You got your Velveeta, you got your pepperonis, you got your sauce, you got your sausage, you got your olives, you got your jalapenos, and of course the sriracha of what we're going to use to season up this sausage once we cut it up to a bunch of pieces. Now, like I said, I could use typical prison utensils and tools in order to make this stuff, but it really don't matter because you're not going to be using them. So I'm going to show you how you can use them with your everyday home gear and make you a bomb-ass pizza bowl that will only cost you about $21, and it's going to be completely filling. $21 to buy all this shit, and I got this little bowl. I don't really need to make more than that, but the amount of stuff that I got, I can make a much larger bowl, and it'll feed at least up to 4 people. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is made that'll hit 4 servings. But this one right here, I'm just going to make it for myself because I'm not going to like go all crazy and feed the whole community again. That SOS fed the entire community, by the way. But we're going to start out with the basic setup of this pizza. I use tortillas right here. This is how we make the pizza bowl. And it's what it does is it provides like stacks of layers. It's going to be like a built-up layer, almost like a pie. Like a deep dish, pan pizza almost to that effect, only we're using tortillas. So it's like a common variation of a Mexican-Italian pizza. And you don't really need too many. You're gonna need about 4 or 5 layers. So I pulled out 4, I'm gonna need 1 more. Pretty much once you have your strips of 8, you're going to see pretty much how this is going to lay out, how it's going to play out, how it's all going to come together inside of the bowl itself. Make sure we got these cut all the way through. All right, it's looking like they're good to go. So you're simply just going to lay them out inside of there like this. Just going to lay them out around in there. Don't have to be nothing like the first couple of layers. It's going to be a lot smaller because this bowl starts to get wider as it goes up. So we just need a good little house to start them, to keep them in there in the beginning. Kind of pound it down a little bit. These are the soft and fluffy tortillas right here, so they're a little heavier. So we probably don't need that much right here. I'm gonna pull that piece out. We're gonna get this sausage up and rolling here. This is a federal prison recipe. Learned from a buddy of mine named Joe Materney, who just recently passed away from cancer. But he made the best pizza dough or pizza bowl I've ever encountered. The best pizza recipe I've ever experienced in a prison setting was with Joe Materney. This ain't a standard prison type sausage, but it's close to a summer sausage. I couldn't find like a single, just one of them regular summer sausages. I couldn't find one anywhere. So I had to get something that was close enough to it, so I found this bad boy right here. Get this bad boy all cut up, and we're gonna put it in a bowl. We're gonna season up with sriracha, and we're gonna cook it in the microwave. Of course, you're gonna hit it all up with this sriracha right here. Get it all stirred around in there. Get it stirred up real good. Get that nice sriracha glaze on it. We're gonna throw that bad boy in the microwave. It's gonna set it to 3 minutes. We're just gonna let it roll. We'll come back to that later. Stir it a little bit, but 3 minutes, it should be good, and you can already hear it going in there. Next things first is we got the ragu. We got the pizza sauce. It's gonna be kind of thick down there in the beginning. Spread it around. Get it good and spread out. Okay, as you can see, our sausage is done. Got that nice, look at that glaze, that color, that red color on it from the sriracha. And I stripped up the Velveeta block of cheese. You got the mozzarella right here. And I shredded it up into strips. So I've already begun by dropping the sausage down in there. You can see the bottom of it. You can see the tortillas that are down there. So I've already dropped the sausage and some of the pepperonis down in there. And now I'm going to show you how you lay out the cheese. You're going to use the Velveeta, the mozzarella, with the rest of the Velveeta will start to go on the top 2 layers. But the bottom is just kind of like a base where all the cheese and stuff is going to be more at the top. But we are going to have some cheese down below. It's going to cook all in there just right, and you'll see how it all turns out. So there you see how I had the Velveeta laid out right in there. That's all going to melt in just right, because this Velveeta is real soft, man. It melts real fast. So that's the first layer. And then what we do, that's right, we just start building it up again. We start building it up, putting more tortilla strips on it like that, until eventually we just keep building more and more layers that, as you can see, are already starting, they're already that high up in the bowl. Put one more right here. And the further we go up, because these are the soft taco size, most of the time you gotta cut them to that size in prison because they give you the burrito size, depending on like what size the bowl is though. But yeah, we got that going on. And then what do? Of course, put the pizza sauce in there again. Whole nother layer. We still got plenty of pizza sauce left. It'll probably, that whole thing will get us there. But I'm making this one a lot fatter. Usually there's a lot more materials that are people put together in order to get it jumping off. So I'll just show you how I do this. There we go. So this is the next layer. You got this little bit of sausage, making a meat lovers, of course. The way I like, same things like with the SOS and everything. And then we, once again, we're placing the pepperonis in there. Get them in there, get enough of them spread out in there. There we are. We got layer number 2. Look at how fat it is already. 3 more layers and this thing will be complete. And on this one right here, this is where we're going to start with a little bit of the mozzarella. Where we're going to have that going on in there. Break that piece up a little. All right. Bam. Layer 2. Layer 3. This is where we incorporate both cheeses this time, because we're getting closer to the top now at this point. So we're going to start putting both cheeses on here now. The very top layer, it's going to have all that stuff. So you got the pepperonis and the sausage and everything in there. And now something new we're going to do on this layer right here. This is extremely difficult to do with one hand. Like I said, I don't have a team of people surrounding me to help me do this shit, man. I do this all by myself. There it is. Now I got the olives in there. That's something new right there. Layer 3 onto layer 4, and that might be the last layer. I guess we're not going to need 5 layers. It's already pretty fat. Okay, looks like finally that's going to be it. It's going to be only 4 layers. I was wrong, man. I thought I was going to be able to go 5, but it's 4. But you see how it is now. Look at how fat it is already. But when all that stuff comes together, it's going to be good. All right, this is where everything is going to go on now. All the cheese, all the meat. We're going to put the cheese down first. Then we're going in with the pepperonis. Then we'll hit it with the other cheese. Then we'll hit it with the sausage. More cheese. More cheese. The Velveeta. And then with the newest kid on the block will be the sliced fresh jalapenos will go on there, along with some more olives. Oh, there it is. That's enough of those. We're going to get the sausage on here. Look at how much sausage we still got left. Look at how much cheese we still got left. And we only used one of these. And we still got more to spare. We can still put some more on there. And get some olives in there. And we got the olives. Mozzarella. Mozzarella, mozzarella. That's only 1 block. I thought I was going to need more. So it turns out this one pizza bowl right here is actually half the price of what I thought it was going to be. So if it was like, what I say it was, like 20 bucks, probably only 10 bucks for this whole pizza bowl. And once again, you are not going to be able to eat this all by yourself. No way, no how are you going to be able to eat this thing all by yourself. So I just decided, man, fuck it. I'm going to throw extra cheese on there, right? I mean, why not? Shit, you could pile this on. I could pile more pepperoni on top of it. More all that stuff. I could just keep going. Keep going until it's completely, this bowl is completely full. And you can eat this thing for 2 fucking straight days. That's how long you can eat that bad boy. Look at it. All the way in there. And all this sauce will start cooking and soaking into the tortilla. You got all those layers of cheese and deliciousness all the way to the very bottom. It'll turn into a straight pie. And that's what it'll become right there. I'm gonna cut up the jalapenos and throw it in there and throw it in the microwave. Hold up. There it is. Got our jalapenos on there now. This bad boy is ready to rock and roll, baby. It's ready to go. We're gonna set this sucker for 12 minutes. We'll keep checking on it from time to time, but that boy's gonna get smoking hot. And that pizza right there, man, Now that's a prison pizza. That's a federal prison pizza right there, courtesy of Big Joe Materney. We still gotta wait for our pizza bowl to get done. And when that pizza bowl's done, we're gonna be digging into that right here. It's gonna be hot as a motherfucker, so I'm gonna have to let it sit for a little while before I can actually dig into it. But it's gonna be worth it. It's cheesy, it's meaty, it's got the veggies in it, it's got the sauce, it's got the layers. It's not gonna blow up in your stomach and clog up your arteries and clog up your colon from some half-ass made dough. And it's not gonna fall apart in your hands. It's all gonna be condensed in that bowl like a pan pizza, like a pie, a pizza pie. So we found that 8 minutes was plenty of time for this pizza bowl, because normally the pizza bowls that we make in the feds are made in a much bigger bowl, and I'll actually show you the difference in the size of the bowls. Normally a federal prison pizza bowl is about that big compared to this one right here. So normally it'll take about 12 minutes to cook it in this one. But like I said, we were gonna keep checking it, and we kept checking it, and look at that. Look at that fucking pizza bowl right there. And look how it cooks all the way in, all the way through. All the cheese is melted all the way down to the very, very bottom. All that sauce melted that Velveeta cheese in there. And it's just 4 layers of deliciousness all the way around, with a topping of sausage, pepperoni, olives, and jalapenos. And you can even go so far, if you really want to give yourself fucking heartburn, there it is there. So we're just gonna look at it. We're gonna spin it around and look at it. Tell me you ain't seen the greatest prison pizza ever invented. Fuck that nasty ass soggy dough shit. Fuck them little pieces that break up and fall apart. This is a pizza. This is a prison pizza right here. And you won't find anything better than that. That is the ultimate. But it's a lot easier to make this kind of shit in the federal system than it is a state. But I hear that some states actually have microwaves. But if you in Cali, I don't think you got any microwaves. So you might not be able to make this kind of a pizza in the California system. But then again, if you're in the feds or your state has a microwave, look at that. You're not going to have one of these in prison to cut your prison pizza bowl. But like I said, we're out here learning how to do these things. We don't need all the little stupid little tools. But you're going to need this. Normally it's a plastic knife, but you're going to need this to cut through this pizza bowl into pieces. Because it's actually going to be just like a pizza, like I said. And I'll even put it out on a plate and show to you exactly what it looks like. It's almost like an Italian, like an enchilada or something like that. But it has all the layers that are incorporated. Everything is in it perfectly. I challenge anybody out there to make a better prison pizza than this. Because this right here, this is the ultimate. Pizza bowl, pizza pie, world class prison pizza that you will find nowhere else. That is the bomb right there. Prison Break Raw, uncut, uncensored, no holds barred, not sugarcoat, not politically correct. Excuse me. All up in your face, slapping you with that prison pizza bowl of reality. And I'm out.